Hi, parents. I'm back. Yes, I'm here. Sorry, I've been gone. I've been just going through it. This is your reading for your Cancer children for the month of November. And let's see what's in store for your little babies. Okay. Yay, this is good. Now, this does apply to your child's son, their emotional nature, which is their moon, their Venus, which is how they relate with others. Their Mars is their planet of action. Their rising, which is their external personality of how they present themselves, how people see them. And I know I'm forgetting one. Maybe that's it. Maybe I've covered all of them. Yep. So anyway, your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Mars. I don't know if it's the Mercury retrograde, but there is a lot of emotional stagnation, rightfully so, because things are in transit, and things are slowing down to focus the attention on the things that we need to draw our attention to. So for parents, this is something actionary, very fiery, but this is definitely an actionary thing for you, and we'll get into that in a second. So for your Cancer child, they are overcoming a challenge. This is synonymous with what is happening with Mercury retrograde right now in Scorpio. It's a water sign. So is your Cancerian child. Things are very hazy. Things are not clear. So they may not feel like, as they're overcoming this challenge, that they can see every step of the way. So just keep that in mind with your child in November. They have this desire and this zest to go forward and get things done and solve problems and accomplish things. And they may find that something is really upsetting to them and they just want to solve it. But because things are like shadow and mirrors, they may not have all the answers for most of the month of November, for the first 20 days or so, because of Mercury retrograde. And it's like they feel kind of murky, they feel kind of slow and bogged down because they can't see clearly enough to make the changes that they need to. There's something that's hidden that hinders their ability to see clearly the move that they need to make this month. To be fair, in reverse, I'm getting the sense of some kind of indignation. They're not wanting to be fair. They're not going to see things or be fair about how they see things. I'm almost feeling like it's like, but me, but wait, like some kind of calling out. Yeah, they're calling out an injustice. But I really feel like they're jumping the gun. Let me get clarification on this, because I just want to be clear, but I really feel like your child is going to be going to bat for someone, for themselves, for a cause. And it's almost like they're jumping the gun, like they're out of passion. They're like, but wait. And I really feel like they just need to hold on for a hot second. Give me a second. Sure. Okay. Absolutely. So it says injustice and iniquity are a part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted or fairly redressed. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone and are called to answer for a personal slight. You may be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. choose your cause and commit to it, because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain: if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good and for all concerned, through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. So yes, there is something where they are speaking out. I don't know why. I just get the sense that try to ask your child to temper this, because it's not that they're not right, but I really get the sense of like this feeling of like passion behind them speaking up. And that passion may just need to be tempered just a little bit. Like, it's not that they're being overly emotional. It's like asking them to practically express their feelings. So if for instance, like your child notices that another child they observed a child pushing someone down, and your child may run over with all this passion and say, they did it, okay, yes, that's true. But we need to be constructive. We need to be able to take all of that passion and filter it in a productive means. So it's just not like all of that. So instead, your child should, walk over there and say, I was over here. I saw it happen. So-and-so walked over to such and such and did X, Y, and Z. They pushed them down, and then that made so-and-so cry. So I use that example to say that you may need to help your child channel all of that passion in a very succinct, orchestrated, practical, line by line explanation, so that when they speak, it's not this passionate emotional outburst. I feel that so much. Also because primarily I have Cancer rising. So I think I do that a lot. So I just see when they do speak up, just help them to channel it and temper it so that it can be used in a healthy way. So they have windfall in reverse. And what I'm getting is just practicality. The importance of everything is not going to flow and go their way. It's not going to be this, but things are working out for your child. It just is going to require the structure, the foundation, all of those practical things in order to get this done. They're overcoming their challenges. This could be personal. This whole storyline could be your child. I really see that. So the overall storyline is your child is going to overcome some obstacles this month. They're going to be like tested or tempted to blurt out what they saw that was unjust and unfair, to hold people accountable. But these two cards are saying that they must act with a sense of decorum, practicality, diplomacy, and explaining this, because the way is not clear. But if they take it line by line, if they go step by step, you can't see that, by step, they're eventually going to get closer to that window, the outcome, and the success of these challenges that they've been having. So to wrap it up, the answer is they have open your third eye in reverse. It's safe for you to open your center of clairvoyance. By doing so, you'll see the truth. Why is that in reverse? I think it's like, I almost want to say like they see enough truth. And so to me, it feels like they see it already, because water signs are very psychic and intuitive. And I almost want to say that the answer is to just be tempered in how they express themselves and how they overcome their challenges this month. That is the end goal. They are going to overcome these challenges this month. So keep that in mind. It's just they're going to have to be very practical with it. And in order for it, them to have the highest capacity of outcome that they're seeking. So just let me see if I can get at least one clarifier for, yeah, it's all going to work out. The word, I saw the world card. It's all going to work out. Yeah. Yep. Clarity of mind and thought. New beginnings. A very clear, sharp focus. Yeah, you already got that. Your child already has that, is what I'm saying. And when I say like you already got, I'm speaking to you to reference this to your child. So you take this information that you get and you help communicate it with your little one. But having the Ace of Swords, this is almost like, you know, and it is an air sign, but it's just that clear cut communication is very focused, it's very direct. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to work out. You got this eagle for freedom, carrying this wreath, which to me just speaks of goodwill and peace, not only just Christmas time, but just peace in general. It's all going to work out for your little one, rest assured, for the month of November. It may take a little bit to get there because of Mercury retrograde, but all will be well. So let's see what action is happening for you. Yes, you are taking action in the area of I am a real deal. So I think I see business transactions. I see not necessarily contracts, but some kind of like deal that you're orchestrating, some kind of network, some kind of communication, I see like connection. So like handshakes, making connections with other people, bridging gaps, making things happen. And you're going to be successful in that because you are being very authentic and you're just telling it like it is. And it says, what you see is what you get. I am committed to sticking to what I said I would do. There is no better version of me. This is it. So I will make today great. I am great. Excuse me. If it feels there is improvement to be made within myself, that is what my focus will be on until I'm satisfied. I am the best me. To be someone I am not is to waste who I am. So I really see you just go-getter, motivated, making the connections, calling people, whatever you need to do, just making those things necessary and making them happen so this stuff can get done. So parents of our Cancer children, that's what I got for you guys. Your child is overcoming challenges. Just help them to temper their thoughts and how they express their thoughts. Okay, so thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next month. Take care.